I can hardly believe it's already August, and for some, that means it's back to school season. Either if you're currently going to high school, or if you commute to school, or if you live on campus, here's a quick little guide of pieces of tech that I think you should pick up before going back to school that won't break the bank. First up on this list are the Sony WH-CH700N. These are Sony's newest and cheapest ANC Bluetooth headphones. Obviously, these headphones don't sound as good, and their active noise cancellation isn't as good as their older brother, the 1000XM2. But these definitely get the job done. I feel that having a good pair of ANC headphones is important for any high school or college student because they can help you block out loud and inconsiderate neighbors while you're trying to study, or you can sneak in a quick power nap while you're on the bus on your way to school or work. The Sony 700N retail for $200, but they routinely go on sale. If you want to pick any of the products featured on this list, I'll have links in the description below, and if you use the links, it really helps out the channel. And if you want to learn more about either of these products, then watch their full reviews. Next up on this list is another Sony product, the Sony XB31 Bluetooth speaker. And this is mainly for people who live on campus. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of studying to do at school, but you're also going to need some time to relax and hang out with friends. The XB31 sounds good, has a long battery life, and you can also use it as a battery bank to charge your phone. But there are a few reasons why I'm recommending the XB31 over all of the other mid-size speakers I've reviewed. Since the XB31 is much smaller than the XB41, it's much easier to travel with and to throw into your backpack. And it's also much more durable than the JBL Charge 3 and Pulse 3 because you don't have to worry about damaging the exposed radiators if you were to cram either of these speakers into your backpack. And besides, the light feature on the front is a huge added benefit. Next up on this list is the JBL Clip 3, and I absolutely love this little guy because it has quickly become my dedicated podcast machine. You can use it to listen to TED Talks, audiobooks, lectures, or educational podcasts while you're in the shower, or if you're doing homework, or if you're doing chores around the house or your dorm. And since the Clip 3 has a very strong Bluetooth connection, you can have it on you while your phone is charging in a different room. And I also really appreciate the fact that the Clip 3 has very little latency, so if you're going to use it to watch videos on your phone, it's not going to take away from the viewing experience because the audio isn't in sync with the image. And since the Clip 3 has a 12-hour battery life, you can go 3 or 4 days without having to plug this guy in. And the last speaker on this list is actually the Google Home Mini. Google Assistant can actually help you with your homework. If you're working on a paper, you can quickly ask the Assistant for synonyms so you're not constantly using the same words, and you can ask it to define or even spell words you're having issues with. But I personally really like using the Assistant when I'm doing math or science homework. You can quickly ask it basic math questions, unit conversions, or elemental properties. And you actually end up saving a good amount of time because you're not constantly having to plug numbers into a converter, or you don't have to look up certain properties on your own. The Mini just spits it out. Hey, what is the atomic mass of aluminum?
The atomic mass of aluminium is about 26.981539 atomic mass units.
What is the molar mass of water?
Water has a molar mass of 18.01528 grams per mole.
What is 17 times 2.3?
The answer is 39.1.
What is 72 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
72 degrees Celsius equals 161.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
If you're living on campus, chances are you have access to a free gym, and that's where the Powerbeats 3 come in. If you're looking for a pair of sports earphones to work out with, I feel you can't go wrong with the Powerbeats 3. They sound decent, they have a very long battery life, and thanks to that W1 chip, they have a very solid Bluetooth connection. They usually retail for $200, but they are forever on sale over at Amazon for about $135. I'll have those specific links down below as well. And finally, to power everything on this list, it is more important than ever to have your own battery bank. There's nothing worse than desperately needing to charge your phone, but then realizing there are no free power outlets. And using the public charging station in the mess hall also isn't ideal because you're going to be tied down to one spot for a while. And that's even if you're able to plug in. And that's where the Belkin Pocket Power comes in. It's small, lightweight, and comes in various sizes. And having that $2,500 connected equipment warranty gives you a little peace of mind. And there you have it. These are a few pieces of technology that I feel you should pick up before going back to school that will hopefully make you a little more productive and make your time on campus a little more enjoyable without breaking the bank. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. Support the channel by clicking on the links down below, and I'll catch you next time.